Morning. Haven't done a car video in a while. What's coming up for me, and it's coming up for me more and more, and it's also coming up as I speak to people individually, is the nature of our relationships. Every relationship that we have in some way is a mirror. So obviously those that we are born into, those of blood, it's easy to see where the mirrors come from. They may be generational wounds. They may be just your history of growing up together. If it's a sibling, that's very clear. It's how you model. It's what you see. So those kinds of mirrors in yourself, both conscious and unconscious, are very easy to kind of pick up and analyze and work through. The relationships that you choose to have in your life, or that are brought about to you, no matter how they occur, friendship or intimate, however, whichever one, every one is a mirror of some aspect of you. So if you are in a not so healthy relationship, here's what I'm going to challenge you with today, is to look at what part of yourself and your wound is your relationship mirroring. Is it a relationship where you need to be the caretaker, and in the past you've been the caretaker? Are you someone that, like for me, and I mentioned this yesterday, was the peacemaker? And so in various iterations in my life, I have assigned myself the role, unbidden, of peacemaker, interpreter, sometimes even artificially inserting myself into a relationship to make sure I have a place in it. So again, what I ask you to do today is, if you have a relationship, and I'm going to even add, particularly if it's not really serving you, what is the wound in you that it touches? Now, you may not have direct access to this wound. This may be a wound that's buried deep in your unconscious. It may be something that you're kind of aware of, or that flares out, or maybe this person triggers you in this specific way. I would look at those things, because those probably are where your trauma is stored. And it's kind of the mirror of what this person is evoking in you and making you react to. So it's so funny. I always say, this is what I leave you with today. This is what I ask you to look inward at today. Daily homework, if you like. But I'm having that come up a lot in my own life, where it's so interesting to look at the relationships and then the trouble in your relationships as where in yourself is maybe even the argument. What is the mirror in you? Because you're really ultimately responsible for everything that you participate in. No matter how victimized you feel, you are still a part of it. So I am offering you to take responsibility. Take some objective time to be objective and look at it, and as objective as you can. And it can be so rich to discover in the relationship what feeds the positive, what feeds your maybe not so attractive facets of your personality, of your soul, of who you are, because you need all of it to be who you are. And you know how I feel about inviting all sides of you to the table. So ponder this one today, and come back and leave in the comments something that maybe you've discovered, some aspect of your relationship that starts to come forward. And I will see you tomorrow.